So that is mandatory. So that will be added here. But that is calculation is done on the basic, 12% of the basic. So or minimum is there is a two-way strategy. I'm not going to describe in much detail. Whatever amount the employee is submitting or employee is giving it will be a deduction. It will be deduction because it will be deducted from your account and deposited in your PF account, your PF account. Same amount, employer has to also submit. You will be giving, employer will be giving, both amount will be submitted in the provident fund account. So point comes here when we are talking about cost to company. It is also cost to company because the employer is giving for you, not for employer. So that is also people are adding it. When people will be telling you that what is my cost to company, the employer component of provident fund will be added to here. Okay. So you can say that if it is because in that case the employer sharing will be there and plus other amenities whatever employer spends on you. Suppose employer spends whatever your upload, your blazer or your tea or coffee or canteen. Employer spends a lot of things for employees. So they may because that is a cost for you now. So it's a cost to company. So employer will add this. Okay. So your total package or total cost to company is this. In international structure is same that we discussed in the balancing approach. Two approaches that we discussed. There is a one balance sheet approach and another is a going rate approach. We discussed in the last class, if you remember successfully. Balanced approach says that the domestic country what the employees get. Okay, that will be compared with the host country. We talked about parent country or the domestic country and the host country. Suppose whatever the employee will be spending on this or spending on this, other things are employee will be spending on this. What is the monetary value in that country, host country? Difference amount will be paid by the company. If you are going some kind of for a high, so obviously you have to pay high. Right. Suppose in the house, Bangalore, suppose you are getting a 15,000 house. You cannot get a 15,000 worth of house in London. You will be getting a 1 lakh, value of house there. Then 15,000, 1 lakh minus 15,000, who will pay? The company has to pay. Otherwise, you cannot survive there. Get my point? Overall, that is the idea. Has to pay. Similarly, food expenses. Suppose you say that, sir, I am getting 10,000 rupees, I am getting mail in month in Bangalore, but it is not possible in London. It's a 50,000 rupees you have to spend. Then minus 40,000 you have to spend. So that amount was income tax. If then minus 30% the company has to pay. So company what happens in the balanced approach, in the basic balanced approach, and this is why I am talking this is there in the it is there in the case. If you read the case, balanced approach is there, which the company think about it. But the people in the Japan and the US, they think about no, going rate approach is okay for us. Why will we coming to that? But balanced approach, because it's an international companies say that we'll be having a standardized structure, pay structure. We'll be having a standardized pay structure. That means whatever amount we will pay in France, same amount we will be paying in the US, same valuation we will be paying in Japan. Why the company is thinking about it? Because the company thinking that it will less cost. Now the company is paying high. Japan is the Japanese and American is the American value. The company says it is a lot of very difficult to maintain it. Let us do one thing. Let us take the survey from all HR managers. Then let us fix a rate and for all. Okay. Problem comes when people oppose. When people oppose. Why people are opposing in the company? We will discuss. So that is the point. So we are discussing about it. So balanced approach you understood in the last class where the compensation will be discussed. So here reflected in this case. So this is the conceptual connection. Second very good connection is we talk about the Hofstede's model. We discussed in the class Hofstede's model. In the Hofstede's model, what happens? There is a concept of uncertainty avoidance. One dimension of Hofstede's model is uncertainty avoidance. I told you that Indians are very uncertainty avoidance people, including Japanese, Asian countries. Asian countries are basically high uncertainty avoidance people, but not American countries, not European. So what happens when Mr. Wolfgang Hansen he plans. What current plan is fixed pay is 65% and variable pay is 35%. This is the current structure. He wants to change it. He wants to increase this. Why? Why to increase this variable pay? What is the concept of increasing variable pay? You understand what is the variable pay? What is the fixed pay? Up to this is we call it a fixed pay. These are the variable pay. The increments are also there. Okay. Apart from this, incentives, commissions, increments. These are what? These are variable pay, and these are almost a fixed pay. Whether you are working or not working, whether you are selling the product or not, you will be getting it. There is a fixed pay. But in our structure, especially in the marketing lineup, you see that variable pay is a much more higher than fixed pay. More variable pay, you will run more, you will sell more. Who is denying that? So he wants to increase this, but Japanese people are high. This is suppose the more fixed pay will be increased, you will understand people are highly uncertainty avoidance people. High uncertainty avoidance people will always like this. Low uncertainty avoidance people will always like this. So when he was thinking about it, he took the opinion of the Japanese HR and other HR, he got a contradicting viewpoint. American HR people are saying, you are wonderful, brother. Less fixed, more variable. Japanese people, no, more fixed, less variable. So he got a contradicting viewpoint. From the Japanese side, one, from American side, another. So he's thinking what to do now. Even some countries who are not liking this change, they are threatening him to go on strike. If you go through the case, because it's an international company, more than 30 countries is operating it. So you cannot ignore the HR managers of the different countries, right? So he did a conference, HR conference on this pay, compensation pay. So some countries HR are threatening them that our people will go on strike if you change it. Suppose you make it a 50-50. American people will be very happy because they like the variable pay. Japanese and other Asian countries people will go on strike, don't like this. Why? Because they feel threatened. Our earning will go less. Our earning will go less. Why? Because another is that uncertainty avoidance people. Uncertainty avoidance. Uncertainty avoidance people. It is a Hofstede's model that is there in another model. We will go in detail in that because there are three surveys are there: Hofstede's, Globe, and Compare. Hofstede is major more accepted, and you will be likely to get an examination question on Hofstede's. Definite question on Hofstede. Okay, 5 dimensions are there. Question will definitely come. 100% comes. So another is the Globe. Globe is just expansion from the Hofstede model. If Hofstede is a 5 dimensions, Globe has given 8 dimensions. Trompener is also same thing. So those are based on the Hofstede model. So we usually international HR will talk from the Hofstede's model. So that is why in the Hofstede's uncertainty avoidance people, they are angry. They are angry on this. They are angry on this. No change. Whatever going on, do that. But it is to be changed because the manager himself thinks if I change this, then my cost will be reduced. The company cost will be reduced. So that is why he is thinking about to bring a new HR-based strategy, that means changes in this, in alignment with the corporate strategy. Corporate strategy is always recommending to the standardized strategy. Corporate strategy is that we will bring a standardized strategy, not to anchor the employees. Company is in a position where company likes its employees. Company doesn't want to antagonize the employees, right? Or company doesn't want to force something on the employees because the company is itself is a 100-year-old company, cash-rich company, but still, like other companies, company wants to reduce its cost.